Joaquin would have gone to Madrid too at that particular time, though he was almost at the end
I
of
don't
his
know what
career.
Madrid said. They carry my players up and down. Ronaldo, Van Nistelrooy, Beckham. Leave us alone.
Ah,
Come and carry Anthony, please. That
eh?
one can dash you that
If I
one.
hear,
We'll add back
it's
to
true.
We've seen players ball and reach superstar status at certain clubs and on their way to becoming the very best in the world. And then they leave and join, in quotes, the bigger clubs. Some pan out great, the others not so good. Welcome to another episode on Better Sports Podcast. We are going to talk about, before I introduce this big head over here, talk about should big players or should talents, upcoming talents, leave their club comfort zone and go to, in quotes, bigger clubs. Big head.
My head is remaining like this for the
Your head
next
is
5 minutes.
it's actually big.
I think that's why they gave me head boy.
Ah, fantastic.
It's just true. I'm joking, but I
You're
was
looking
the head
head
boy.
boy.
I was actually the head boy
Your
in
school,
my primary school. Then
really.
secondary school, I was assistant head boy.
See, people that give that, they understand what's happening. But we'll start from Thierry Henry. We all talk about him. Fantastic football player. One of the best up there in Premier League. But then people hardly talk about his time at Barcelona, where he actually won the prestigious
Supposes
Champions
treble.
League trophy. Um, Now we are seeing a certain Kylian Mbappe leaving PSG, going to Real Madrid. I don't know that club, those Spanish clubs, Madrid, Barcelona, now too. People have a lot of explaining to do on the reckoning day. But that's on that day. Sha.
Explaining in quotes.
In quotes, because most of the transfers that we've seen are actually from those players moving from their clubs to mostly Madrid or Barcelona. It's like if you don't play for those two
Yeah,
clubs
it's
in
like the
your
height. It's
lifetime,
like the height of football.
if you don't play for those two
Status is
clubs in your
Barcelona and Real
lifetime,
Madrid.
probably you're not a great player. Why?
No, those clubs have attained that kind of status where they're at the zenith of football, that or football club teams that concerns football. They are the zenith. So if you
Bayern
don't
Munich
play
is
for
not a big
Bayern,
club.
no, not saying that they're not big, but both of them are at the zenith.
My club,
Like
Man
they're
United,
the
is not a
top.
big club.
Pata pata.
Man United is not a big club.
Man United,
When you do
they're
that,
history club.
ah,
They're a club who lives in history.
I'm touched.
But Real Madrid, you can still see that even though they've had a long history, a good history, they are still doing it
Okay, so
despite
Madrid have history, they have present, they have
and
future,
they have everything.
they have the
But for
money.
Barcelona, I can't say so much, but you can still see them even in their downtime. They still win the league somehow. How they do it, how they do it. I don't understand.
Okay.
And so Valverde will win the league. Where
But then it was not poor. What I say
no
in their
Messi,
downtime, they went
no
he had Messi
Madrid
then.
even had Benzema. Madrid had the likes of Benzema and had most of their players there. But then Barcelona won the league even
Okay.
when they were there.
But then they had
But how
Messi
did they win?
then.
Okay, now that Xavi also won the league. Didn't
Yeah, he
he? He
did.
won the league. How did he win it? We don't know. But
Players now.
no, like you understand what I'm saying is Barcelona and
Do you
Real
know how
Madrid,
many level?
even
Do you know
when,
how many level
when they're in
Barcelona
their
has leveled?
when they're in their downtimes, they still get to win something. Manchester United have been in their downtime for
We won
more than 10
we won
years.
Carabao Cup.
Okay, you won the Europa League
We
final.
won the Carabao Cup last season. Don't go far.
Understood. Before the Carabao Cup, 2017, that was the last time Manchester United touched trophy. 2017-18 season.
So,
The closest they would have gotten to was when they got second
in
the
Europa
league.
League. And new second.
Even-
No, on Europa League now.
Oh,
Villarreal won against
Manchester
us.
United had clubs that they've suffered a lot of heartbreak. Final, semi-final. It's too much. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, now you do that one. But then, why people want to go to clubs like that is because even in their downtime, they still have that not God level. They are the top, the Oga at the top. So clubs like Bayern Munich too are actually there, but they
So
are
when
not
they're sitting at the round table,
on the
or
zenith.
they sit at the top.
Yeah,
They
it's just
sit
like
at the
it's
head
just
of the
like my
table.
phone now. It's just like my phone. I say that this is the zenith, but before you get to this place, you have to get through all this part of the phone. So Barcelona and Real Madrid are at this place. Before you get to this place, you see
So
Man
this
U.
your electrician doesn't gel.
It's
Carry
it's
that your
because
phone
the
away.
phone is sideways.
Take your phone away
But you
from there.
understand me.
But then,
Before you get here, they
but
are
like
the one
now,
there.
but we're starting from Kylian Mbappe. People are saying about Mbappe leaving PSG. She has won everything there is to win in PSG. Everything.
except
League,
Champions
cup,
League.
wins now. I think, like I always say previously, I think the way clubs chase Champions League shouldn't be that way. If you win it, fine. I'm not going to say luck. A bit of luck is there. Do you understand?
Yeah, I
Because I
grab.
see the way PSG were chasing the Champions League was they had Messi,
PSG. PSG
Neymar,
bought Ibrahimovic, bought Beckham,
they had
but
Cavani. Do you understand? So all
there are
this time, I
plenty
think
players.
they are chasing it too much. There's this obsession. Man City also have, but then I think they just eased things and gradually they just came for them. Probably it's probably like Madrid. I think that Champions League is their best right. You should
Hmm?
understand them. They've
Man
won.
City
They've won it the
did
most.
not ease you.
They
If
is
they
because
is,
no, they
why did they
did
buy
is they
Haaland?
is no
Why
no
did they buy Haaland?
they bought Haaland too. No, it's like right now. When Harry Kane was last season when he was in
Man City
Tottenham.
could have got
Now
Haaland.
now
They have got
no
Harry Kane
Kane.
rather.
But I mean like for teams last season or this season rather now people talking about strikers now. I think if someone like Vito Osimhen now top striker in the world, if he wants to go to a club in Premier League now, Arsenal already have a winning team.
Yes,
They're just a striker away from probably winning a
winning a
trophy.
trophy or a
Chelsea
league.
are building and they can start competing if they have a very good striker. A club like Man United now, they are still in the process. Do you understand? So,
So
for them
Man
now it's
United don't need
different.
Osimhen.
We're still in the process. No,
Don't need
Osimhen,
Osimhen.
we need him, but we're still in the process. Top striker like that, you need to just go to like a team that is
A top
already
club
ready to
ready to
challenge for
finish,
teams.
challenge for
So
trophies.
Haaland coming to Man City was what like it was just the
The final
icing.
piece in
So,
the jigsaw.
exactly. So they just got him in and slotted him. They won the FA Cup, won the league, which they've always
Yeah.
been winning, and then won the
One
Champions League.
added.
So it was like they actually just quietly, not quietly
Built
per
that
se,
team.
yes,
But
just
even in
solved
the
the
building
puzzle.
in the building of those teams, they still got to the Champions League final.
Yeah, they
And
did,
and
but they did
say
not
they got
win.
to
Do you
semi-finals,
understand? So
quarterfinals, and all.
and then because a good team, Man City already always win the Premier League.
Yeah.
They've always been winning it. They
Winning
win
Europe,
local.
dominated
Yes, they have been
England.
winning. So
dominated
it
England.
was just the Champions League. And if you go to it, go through Champions League, like don't glory hunt it, which most clubs are doing. You get to win it. Chelsea didn't really know that they win Champions League. They just gradually found themselves going there and game after
got-
game,
they
game
just got
after
it.
game. They got
Clean
it.
sheet, Edward
Now,
Mendy.
so but then we've had players now. I think use someone like Eden Hazard that's retired now. Hazard was a fantastic player for Lille. Won trophies for them. Went to Chelsea, was already becoming. We're already saying that it was going to be
just
Hazard.
one more way to
Yeah,
Ballon
it's
d'Or.
going to be Hazard,
Neymar,
Neymar,
and
in that
maybe one
bracket.
other person
Do you
that will
understand?
succeed
After
Messi and Ronaldo.
exactly. But then he was already doing well. He was already at the peak in Chelsea. Probably just Champions League that was remaining. And he always said that, it's my dream to go and play. Footballers
Real
can
Madrid.
lie
No,
a lot.
No, for Eden
Wait,
Hazard, it has always been a
footballers can lie.
childhood dream.
They will tell you when
They
I was
understand that
little,
point.
when I was small from my mother's
Everybody
womb,
has taught in
I
this
wanted,
world
I
that
wanted
they
to
want to
play
play
for
for
certain
Chelsea.
clubs ahead. That one day.
Even you that are
But-
talking, Manchester United.
Did what?
How many players they sign and say, I've always dreamt of coming to
There are
England.
players
I've
that
been
will tell
watching
me they
Manchester
dreamt
United
of
since.
players like Anthony.
How
say
did
yeah,
Messi
say
Mount
I've-
get to Man U?
Mount.
It's not when Messi Mount got to Man U that we knew that his father supported Manchester
Some of
United.
them have.
Him too.
Some of them
He has
have.
been
Some of
how
them have.
you
some of
that
them
you
have
played in
players-
Chelsea Youth Academy from how many years? Like I don't
See, it
understand.
happens.
Till
Okay,
today,
see-
Chelsea fans still call him he's a betrayer, a snake. Because how you say you support?
See, like someone like Oshola. Oshola played for Liverpool in England. Played for Arsenal in England.
Yeah.
But I think she's actually a Man United fan. I
Women-
don't know.
women
She's
football is
not
different.
openly said it.
Women football
It's
that
a lie. Leave
okay,
that
this-
not different. I'm like, what's
Lauren
different about?
James, Manchester United, Chelsea.
She came from Chelsea Academy and she has
came
gone
from
back to Chelsea
came from
Academy already.
before
So,
she. Where did she go to next?
Man City,
Where-
whatever.
Where next? He went to
Arsenal.
Arsenal. He went to Man
It
U.
doesn't still mean.
Uh-huh.
What I'm saying is that Zlatan Unko, Ibrahimovic.
Zlatan went
I'm
to a
only
club.
that team. My
He stayed in Zlatan.
my
did
own
not
is
just go
that
and
my
come
own,
now.
no, my own is that like for Lauren James now, she was building herself. We know her. She was a great player in Man United. She was promising. She was one of the best when we had them. When you
Very
say
young
a
talent,
player,
yeah.
you say that this player is actually going to become probably podium of winning awards
Yeah.
and win trophies. But then she went back to Chelsea, and she's not doing bad in Chelsea either.
No.
And she did not drop
She has
her
increased
standard. He
standard.
actually increased.
She has
She
increased her
started
standard.
scoring more goals.
Even international.
Do you understand? She actually now entered into England
England
Lionesses. the main
Did so
team
well in the World
that's
Cup.
doing so well. So I mean, like players that leave the clubs they are in quotes superstars. Do you understand? They are. I don't mean the like of like Grealish was a superstar in Aston Villa,
The best of the
but
best.
you know that he was in that trajectory of being like one of the best players in the world. No.
No, no, no.
So
But he
you
was
see
a
someone like
very, very
somebody
good
like
player.
Coutinho in Liverpool. When he was in Liverpool, we're all
Yeah.
raving about him. The goals he scored, his impact in the club. He was up there for Liverpool.
Liverpool were building the team around his
Exactly.
midfield
Now
and
you
all.
see, same thing with Hazard when he was at Chelsea. The same goes to Kylian Mbappe at PSG. Thierry Henry too was at very high. Okay, maybe Henry's own is a bit different in the sense that he was probably 29 late
And was
when he
even very,
moved
very
to
different because come on,
Barcelona.
you finally need the trophy. At the end, the trophy will still speak. So
Was
I
it a
think that's why
must?
he's
You
still
must
here.
get a trophy.
Come on, every footballer at the end of their career will want to look back and say, "Oh, what have I won?" What will show that
So
you had
you're,
a great
you're gonna
career
you're gonna put you're
has to
gonna
be
put
trophies.
Kane is here to win important
Yeah, of
trophies. In
course.
fact, there to be
He
any
said it.
trophy.
Ken has said it in an
Kane is
interview
here to win any
before.
trophy, but wait.
Okay, let
Now, if
me.
Kane had stayed in Spurs, Tottenham, and not moved to Bayern Munich, he's very, very close to breaking Alan Shearer's record. And for me, I think that would have been a perfect story. Having that record there in the league, the highest goal scorer in the Premier
That's
League history.
it's always with there.
It would have been
That
a
at a point
better
you were there.
story than okay, Kane is in Bayern Munich and then probably he might end up winning one or two trophies, do this, do that, do that.
Kane's situation is even quite different. Though
Why?
even Kane himself, he has said it before that it's not like he will not want to win trophies, but at the moment, I think that was even before he secured the Bayern
Mm.
Munich transfer. Like Tottenham, there was this time where Man City were so close. We were all scared. If Kane go Man City like this, he don't be.
It's the same thing
But
Haaland
now
is to Man
they
City.
now brought they now
Yes.
is gonna buy Haaland too. I'm sure even if Kane went to Man City, he will still have as much impact, if not more, than what Haaland because he's already
Yes.
used to the league and
But
everything.
it's not a
But
better
now
story that he remains at Tottenham at his, let's say, his boyhood club
at the end,
and attained the status of being one of the greatest
a legend.
players
He has actually
in-
done in for
in
Tottenham.
Tottenham. He's already a highest goal scorer,
He has
and then in
become
Premier League history.
Premier League. He will always be remembered
Compared
as
to
one of
now,
the best goal scorers.
compare him to Vardy of Leicester City.
Jamie Vardy, who could have gone to
Vardy
Arsenal.
actually won. He won everything.
Yeah.
He's not
No,
everything per se.
the
but
year
then
the year
he
they won the league.
Yes,
The year
he
they
won
won
the
the league.
league.
Arsenal already
He has won the FA Cup. If
completed
I'm not
the transfer.
mistaken. He
He
won
has
the
won
FA
he
Cup.
has won the FA
Yes.
Cup, yes. That particular season for Jamie Vardy, when he won the league, Arsenal already paid his release clause. But he didn't choose to go. He decided to stay.
Who wan
But
go
Kante,
Arsenal didn't win anything.
now you know that one, but they could still win. They win
Arsenal didn't win
competition.
anything.
But for
FA Cup, na FA
Kante
Cup.
after that blistering season, he went to Chelsea, won the league, won some other trophies, a lot of trophies too. So, but him for Jamie Vardy to still stay put at us at Leicester City because he probably still had the faith that, come on, I don't have anything I'm looking
But
for.
he's
I
going to
still
be, I
have
think
that thing.
it's a better story than him moving to another
But
club.
he got and fine for Jamie Vardy because he didn't move. He stayed in Leicester City. They still won other trophies. He got the highest goal scorers at the point. He won the Goldie Boot in the Premier League. He's still part of it.
Even at a very old
Yeah,
age.
yeah.
Now,
But
for
he would have.
for
He
the
would have. You
legend,
cannot tell me that he not still want more trophies than what he get. But at the end of the day, the fact that he had the Premier League title to his name
yes.
is still something. Kane does not. Kane only has Audi Cup. Audi Cup in
But I
preseason.
still feel Kane staying at Tottenham and retiring there is, I don't know.
Nah, he can still go back there to retire.
But leave that go back.
The
there.
best,
Leave
the
that go
best
back
decision
there.
would have been
Same with
going for a
Hazard.
club in
Same
the
with
Premier League.
Hazard. Same with Hazard now. Now, what would have been if Hazard had stayed back in Chelsea, played more seasons in Chelsea, and probably go and retire in Chelsea or go back to Lille
Now,
than jumping ship and going to Madrid.
for Hazard, for him,
32 years old. How old is he now?
he
He
has
retired.
retired. For him, he completed his football. He completed his dream. He wanted to move to Real Madrid at a
That
point in
dream,
his
sef.
life. Now, it's a good trajectory
I'm
for
sure it's not
him.
nightmare. I'm sure it's a
From a
dream.
club in Belgium to Lille, to Chelsea, to Real Madrid. It's a great career rise. But probably he would have done much better at Real Madrid if not for the injuries and those other factors there. But that does not remove Eden
I'm
Hazard as
saying
one
that-
of the best
No, he is
players
up
in the
there,
world.
but he probably will have done more still be playing now
Cut
if he
him
had
s-
remained in Chelsea.
cut him some slack as far as
Which slack I want to cut them? No
he
slack
has
to cut for
he
Hazard
has
right
won
now.
everything he needs to win as a footballer. For him, his own accomplishment might be getting little
The
bit
way
of
he won,
everything.
so the way he
Even
won,
at the World Cup,
no, so
him getting
the way
silver might be
that one is
that might,
stupid.
that might,
The
that might
way
even
the way
achieve
he won
silver.
the Champions League in Madrid.
Bronze.
Are you sure if he asks Hazard now in an interview, one-on-one interview, Hazard now he's happy the way he won the Champions League as a Clapper student?
Probably Mikel Obi will have to ask him.
As a Clapper student in Madrid,
But
yes, he won the Champions
at the
League,
end, he's still going
but
to
he's
look
like
back
a
and
Calvin
say,
Phillips of Man City that
Calvin,
actually won everything,
Calvin
but then on the
Phillips,
bench.
Calvin Phillips will still pick. He still picked this. I prefer winning trophies.
Are you serious? Are you
Yeah.
Calvin Phillips? Are you his mouthpiece or his PA?
I watched his interview from when he got to West Ham.
Mm.
When he got to
Don't
West
worry.
Ham.
When those footballers when they retire, and then they'll tell us the truth. True. Now, for now, they're still back in the euphoria.
Okay, now
For Coutinho now, that left Liverpool. Now, when he left Liverpool, he went on to Barcelona, which I would say Liverpool like a stepping stone to go into Barcelona.
Yeah,
And then
it's-
it didn't
come
work
on,
out for him.
make
It was a
his dream,
terrible
made his dream come true.
transfer.
Number
It was
one.
a nightmare. It was nightmare, not about dream. That was a nightmare. The transfer. It was
Every player
it
wants
was a
to
wrong
complete their
decision.
dream.
It was already writing flop from the beginning, and then he went.
No,
there.
not from the beginning. No, the
Baba-
first half season, the remaining half of
Baba,
season,
leave that
he played
thing.
well. He was coming on,
Coutinho
doing
of
scoring
Barcelona
goals,
was
scoring everything. I
terrible.
understand that was
It
it.
was a
But that was
terrible
after
transfer.
that was his first full season. In his half season, when he was a January transfer now, it was a January transfer to Barcelona. And throughout that season, I think that was the season where they were wearing this lemon clothes
Baba,
that they lost 4-0 to
Coutinho
Liverpool.
career in Barcelona is nothing to
That's
write
if you
home
sum it
about.
up because he still got shipped out by
It's
Barcelona.
nothing to write
Then
home
went to
about.
Bayern. He didn't perform exceedingly well, but he won some things and came back to Barcelona.
One of the
8-2.
best transfers you say that worked actually has to be CR7 Ronaldo. Yes, he came from Sporting CP to Man United, won the Ballon d'Or in Man United, won the Champions League, won the
got
league
to a
back to back, got to a
superstar
superstar
level at Manchester
level,
United.
and then moved to Real Madrid, and that
Did
level did not
exceedingly well.
drop. But he did more,
Yeah.
scored more goals,
won
more
plenty
Ballon
Ballon
d'Or,
d'Ors,
exactly, won more Champions League titles, and then left
went to
there.
Juve.
Went to another club. But I mean, like, his standards did not reduce. So I think you cannot really say, most times you can't predict the future. I said, okay, if I move from this club to this club, things will not go fine for me or go rosy. But some transfers that shouldn't even happen.
Okay, could you say that Messi was scared of not moving? That's
From
why he
where?
stayed from Barcelona.
Barcelona.
That's why he stayed at Barcelona that long.
I want to put it today. If Barcelona didn't have financial issues, and so I'm sure Messi will have still be at Barcelona till now. Probably retired there.
So would you say that Messi does not have ambition?
No, he won
So
the league. He won the league in PSG.
Yeah, he was fine. He won the league.
He won the Ballon
Won
d'Or
the
in
league.
PSG. Won the Ballon d'Or even in MLS right now where he is.
Ronaldo won the Champions League in Man U.
Yeah.
Won the Ballon d'Or in Manchester United. Won Ballon d'Or in Madrid.
Yes.
Won plenty Champions League
In
at Real Madrid.
Madrid. Yes.
He went to Juventus. He
He
didn't
did-
win
he
the
didn't win
Champions,
League,
League,
yeah.
but he won all
And
the
he scored
trophies there.
goals. And he scored
making-
goals.
He broke records, made records,
Mm-hmm.
moved to Manchester United again.
Okay.
He still broke record. He continued his will I say
And
honeymoon
then he came
story.
back and made us poor.
That's your own cup of tea. What
The
I'm saying
return
is,
of
what I'm-
Ronaldo in Man United.
I think that one has to be. I think the first season
Individually,
was
no,
great.
individually, for himself, he was scoring goals. But for the club in general, he put us 10 steps back. For me.
Amara Toka stamp.
Yeah, I'm serious.
Somebody
No,
that scored
the
28 goals.
No, the return of Ronaldo to Man United was, I think, purely for just the financial
All
aspects.
the goals in the Champions
But on
League,
the
that
field,
almost all the goals
we were
was
moving
was the one
somewhere
now.
under Ole Gunnar. That transfer put us back, honestly speaking. I think if they ask Ole if he wants to let that transfer happen again, if you go back in time and probably check some things right, make some things
Probably
right.
would have used that
Would have
money
probably
to, got,
said no,
to
don't
have
get me
gotten
Ronaldo.
2 more
Don't
players.
get me Ronaldo. I'm not saying Ronaldo was wrong as in personally.
But he was trying
then,
to build a system and
they moved past that system. That you need to build around teams. So I don't think Ronaldo was a player that you probably build around. Yes, he's scoring goals in Saudi Arabia, but I think that transfer to Man United, the return, no jail.
so
But for other players that are moving, for Messi now, he didn't do bad. Yeah, it
Appeasing.
took a while for him to probably
Adapt.
balance, adapt
Fine.
to playing football away from Barcelona and in PSG. But then the next season was better than the first one. And even that season that was terrible, actually still
Yeah. But you
created
know,
chances and had assists.
Messi's
So
level
of course, he's
he has
up
set the
there.
bar.
So he's supposed to go higher than that place. He can't go lower than that. And in
And the fact that
PSG
he's not
first
even as
season,
old as
yes,
not
in
as
PSG
old as
first season,
Ronaldo.
he actually went down. I don't think Ronaldo and Messi, they don't play the same kind of football. They are quite
Of
different
course,
kind
no.
of persons.
Like
Yeah.
at the age that Ronaldo is still doing 39 scoring in
And
Champions League, not
Messi
UEFA
still doing
Champions
well.
League or
Messi still
AFC
doing
Champions League.
well.
Mr.
Messi
Champions
still
League.
doing well. Messi still
Messi is
doing
doing
well
well in
in
beach.
MLS.
They Miami they flex. They go now, so they go China. Say me they won't see Messi. They set tickets. They don't see Messi.
But I always think that most players that move from a club to club, yes, some factors will probably be the reasons. One has to be financial because the club where you are currently not
Yeah,
paying you the big bucks like
that's
how
number
you
one.
get in those bigger clubs. Now, another one has to be the boyhood dream. People always talk about, oh, when I want to always play for this club, and it's always Barcelona and Madrid. These two clubs, as if
They used
you
to
must
borrow
play.
yourself. They used to call Manchester United
Leave
too.
Man
They used to
United.
call Chelsea
Most of
too.
the star
They call
players we
Arsenal
see
too.
continue move from Liverpool to where?
Barcelona.
Mbappe is moving to where?
Moving to Real Madrid. Come on, he was wearing
Hazard
Madrid
moves to
shirt.
where?
Mbappe was wearing Madrid shirt, snapping with
Hazard
Ronaldo.
moves to
Do like
where?
this.
Wait, see.
Do like this in the picture. You know,
Moves
remember?
to where?
Hazard wanted to play Real Madrid before now.
Thierry
He
Henry
had
moves
went
to
to
where?
Barcelona.
Even Suarez of
Suarez could
Liverpool
have actually gone to Madrid
moves to where?
if not for that bite incident.
His own also like Ronaldo's own was quite good for him. Because
Yeah,
he
a
played
good
well in
trajectory,
Liverpool and also did
come
well
on.
in Barcelona and won the titles, won the Champions League,
Even when he left Barcelona, they told him that he was too old. He went to Atletico Madrid when they
and won the league again. So
That guy.
those ones now, boyhood dream, the big bucks, money. But I always think one thing has to be this obsession for Champions League. It's not like Ibrahimovic played for. All the clubs he played for actually won the Champions League. They won the
But he
Champions
was not
League.
there
But
when they
he
were
was
winning.
not there. I think he's probably I don't know, one of the
No.
a very unfortunate player.
However, no, one of the people not to win the Champions
Very
League. Oh,
unlucky.
He's up there. Up there. I think
Like
there's
how
even
do
a
you
list.
play for all the clubs that won
I think
Champions League and you
there's
don't
a
even have
list.
one?
Because
It's like
Inter Milan,
when you're leaving, they are winning.
just like when DJ Drogba left Ivory Coast, he retired. Ivory Coast has won the AFCON twice now.
Drogba.
Just a slide. Just quick slide.
Sorry.
But then Ibrahimovic, Inter Milan, Ajax, AC Milan, Juventus,
Well, apart
Manchester
from
United,
PSG
PSG.
that yet to win the Champions League.
Yeah,
Yes.
PSG. At the point, I thought he was going to play for Madrid. At the point, I thought he was going to play for Barcelona.
It's globetrotting
When he
everywhere.
left Barcelona.
I don't think players have moved around like Samuel Eto'o. Aye.
No, Samuel Eto'o too.
Traveler.
Samuel Eto'o is even very, very quite lucky because when he won the treble at Inter Milan,
Inter Milan, yeah.
he went to
Barcelona.
Barcelona and he won the treble again. But
Very
that was the season that
A very
Zlatan
lucky
Zlatan was in Inter before that season, and he moved to Barcelona.
Their luck
Barcelona
is different.
did- Barcelona-
The shine
Inter
on their
Milan
head.
won
The
the
shine on
league.
their head is different.
Inter Milan won the treble. Then he now went to Barcelona. Eto'o had already left. It's just something for
It's a whole
Eto'o.
story. Like I said, but I think it's I'll call it chasing. Now we have glory fans and we have glorified glory hunters as fans that move to club side and say, I'm a fan of this club because they are winning. And when that club is not doing well, we didn't know that you're a fan of that club. Players too also
Want to put it.
chase. They
Okay.
want to glory chase trophies, especially Champions League.
Let me put this question to you. So, like I said, one of the things that actually brought out this topic was somebody asked, "What if Mbappe? What if Mbappe does not
Do well at
Real Madrid?" And I'm like, Mbappe is not. It's
No,
so
no,
it's
no, no.
so hard for me
It's a
to
good
think about.
question,
It.
actually.
It's so hard for me to think about it because Mbappe
Because
is not
We did.
the
I
regular.
personally
Even
did not.
even when
I
Hazard.
personally did not think Hazard would end up the way he did.
No,
Never
but
in
I
my
didn't expect-
widest imagination.
Mbappe is like
Up there.
up there.
Okay,
like
yeah, we know he won.
Ronaldo, Messi.
He won the World Cup at a very young age.
almost getting to the
Won
level.
Scored hat trick in the next. That guy is a
Come
very
on,
greedy
he's-
guy. Oga.
Mbappe has won everything except Champions League. But I removed the Champions League away from it, and he has completed football.
Okay, why can't he just stay in PSG? Just try.
He has stayed a lot.
Yeah,
He has
so how
stayed a long
how
time.
many years? How many years
That's
has he
been
been
there
in PSG?
since when he was he 18?
Baba, see.
He has been
Some
there for
players
a long
stayed in
time.
one club throughout. I don't think I won't kind of thing again in this
Because
era
of
again.
because of him, PSG broke transfer record. After breaking Neymar's one, they broke another one in Ligue 1.
Mhm.
And he has been there since.
That's what I'm saying now. What is there in? He has won everything.
Staying
He has
again
won the
because
World
he's
Cup. Why?
25.
Yeah. It
Because he's
doesn't matter.
25.
He probably will stay there and they build him around him, and gradually maybe in the
They
unforeseeable
don't
future
they
they will
built
win the
him.
Champions
They
League.
don't build him. Okay, because Neymar was there last season. You said that they did not build. No. They tried building the team around Neymar. It didn't work. Built the team around Mbappe. It didn't work. What else?
Okay, so you
Mbappe has
think
to
if
leave.
PSG let go of they've let go of Messi, Neymar is out now. Next is Mbappe. So
They
what
actually
if
is a good
Mbappe
for me. It's
leaves?
a good decision
What
for
if he
for
leaves
PSG.
PSG now and PSG win the Champions League?
Fine, great. That's even one thing I want because PSG they are not a team that relies on one player. They might have they've always had different stars ever since their whole transfer
Yes.
policy change, their whole ownership and everything. They've always had when Ibrahimovic was there, they had the likes of Cavani, had Lavezzi, Pastore. Even when they left, Cavani, Neymar, Lucas Moura, players are always there. Star players. Now, when all those ones left, Neymar,
So
Mbappe
now
again.
in
So
PSG
now in
now,
PSG
who
now,
is the star player there?
there's Mbappe, there's Kolo Muani. Those players are all of them. No, you might say that they're not star players, but to me, for them getting
You
to
have to call Kolo.
even though he missed that crucial
Minus
shot.
he missed, but I think he's a promising talent.
He's
growing.
actually
Yes,
he's a promising talent. Come on,
he's
Goncalo Ramos. They have
on
a lot
his
of
way.
star players. Marco Asensio, Bradley Bacola,
Kangili,
Kangili, Fabian Ruiz. Plenty star players that are scattered around that team. But that team has to like play together, be together, not focus on one player. Now there was a game where Mbappe was not after he said he was going to
Real Madrid. The
the rumor
rumor.
was that was going to go to Real Madrid and all. The next game we saw that he was benched
Yes.
and he came only for him to come on
And
and
scored. So he's always
scored a
scoring.
goal.
He's always scoring
That
goals.
no
That would be a
not
problem.
removing
Yes.
that from his game. I'm just saying that the whole shadow of those players, all other players around Mbappe are too much. So even if he decides to leave Real Madrid, they're like, more they want to go and form a galactical company there. Because what else do they want other clubs to do?
No,
You have
but
Vinicius,
it's
Bellingham,
no, but
Rodrigo,
the
and
same
all.
thing is happening in Tottenham. Now we saw last season, Son was not really in form. I'm not going to say it's entirely because of Harry Kane, but then Kane goes to Bayern Munich, and Son is scoring lots of goals now. Now Kane himself, it's not as if he's. People say you say the cost of Harry Kane, but I don't think there's any cost of Harry Kane because Kane
Are you sure?
there is no cost of Harry Kane. There
Kingsley
is
Coman.
no. Leave
Kingsley
that.
Coman has won a league
Leave that
every
one.
season.
He
has won a
been
league
important
title
in
every
those? Has it
season.
been very important in those winnings for
Of
them?
course.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
See,
of course.
for Kane now, okay, the matches that the two trophies they were out already. I think he in the first match he was on the bench, right? He just signed for them. The match
Yeah.
where Danny almost scored a hat trick.
Yeah.
Just signed for them on the bench, and he came on. I think he came on that match.
Yeah, he
probably
came on, he did
late
not score.
on. Yes, but then already 2 goals down before he came on. Now the other cup match he didn't play because some coaches will always want to use smaller players before maybe quarterfinal stages to start using the big guns there.
Yeah,
Didn't
they
play,
lost.
and they lost and they're out. Now in Champions League, he's scoring goals for them. He scored a lot of goals. And as a striker, your role in the team is to get your team the goals. He has broken records that Lewandowski had when he was in Bayern Munich. He's the top scorer in Bayern Munich and in Bundesliga right now. He's the top scorer right now. So what exactly is Kane's cost in Bayern Munich? Thomas Tuchel,
Kane's course is that
leave it.
for a club that has been doing well.
Mm.
Okay, there's this thing I said. So
The same thing also
you
apply
can
in
take
those
the
two
men,
apply.
you can
No,
take the men out of London. You can't take the London out
no,
of
the
the
same
men.
thing in Tottenham. So I'm not really going to say that he was bad in Tottenham because
He
he
was
was
not bad.
scoring the goals.
Yeah, he has always been good.
Okay, the
So
season where
Okay, what if Tottenham get to win the FA Cup this season?
okay,
Will you believe the Harry Kane cost?
Win waiting.
The FA Cup.
Can't win anything.
Will you believe so you will not believe
I
you
don't
believe
know.
the-
No, because a player's role in the team is to do well. Kane has won the top goal scorer how
won
many
the Audi
seasons?
Cup.
Leave Audi Cup. I mean
Won the
about
Premier League
individually.
Golden Boot. Yeah, he has won
Golden
it.
Boots
I think like
numerous
2 times
times,
or
right?
so, yeah.
Now, aside from that, like, even when Tottenham has finished on a very high level, they didn't win the league, yes, but sometimes
He has always been instrumental.
the points gap they use in winning the league, some teams have won the league with that point.
Yeah.
So it's not entirely just Kane being Kane's cause or anything like that. I think it has to be a general team for them, a general team for the club, other players to contribute their own self for them to probably win a trophy. So I'm not gonna say Harry Kane scores. Kane, I didn't say anything. You have any calls? You don't have any calls, so don't mind them. This Thomas Tuchel,
Thomas Tuchel. I
they
mean,
will hold him
they don't,
responsible for Bayern
they've
Munich's
agreed that
failures.
he will
Yes,
leave.
but for players now, like I'll say, Kylian Mbappe, sweet boy Mbappe. But me, the man, Shebi is from France.
Nah.
PSG is in
He
where?
don't try now.
PSG is in where?
Pack the prawns.
Should just stay there.
He don't try.
A club where a country where you want to World Cup, gone to the final back to back. That's the height of
Now
football.
that is it. So
That's the
he
height of
needs a
football.
new challenge.
Challenge
now.
is not in Madrid.
Mbappe needs a new challenge. He needs to try other things. You have tasting one soup.
So you must say
I think
soup.
me now. I don't like oha soup.
Okay.
I've
Not to change
tried.
from oha soup.
I like egusi. There's one that egusi soup I can't change from egusi soup in a
So
long
don't eat
time.
on a soup now.
When I tried changing, I just mix it with egusi and all.
Kylian Mbappe, you're still mixing something inside it.
He tried
I
it
know.
now from Monaco to
He has
to
always
PSG.
been a but still the same country. I know he has always
Exactly.
been a fan of
Real
Real
Madrid.
Madrid. I don't believe I don't want to have that kind of.
I don't want to have
hope.
that belief. No.
I will not, because Hazard's own shattered. I was like a whole Eden Hazard. I saw Hazard tear teams apart in Premier League, and then I was like, is this the same?
Adad's name.
When I
That
see him,
if I see him line up, you go
when
to
I see
shake
Hazard
that.
in Madrid, I was like,
You- No, if you
Hazard
see,
will play like who?
He's not even like he's playing like he's
Like
not
Anthony.
fit enough to. He has not been fit enough to like.
Only fitness.
Play
Oh, then
to-
I'm saying now, Hazard of Madrid of
I can't even. I
Chelsea
can't imagine
was
Mbappe in that state. I can't, because it can't happen, and it will not happen. Mbappe, now me, what they pray for you. You know, if it
the
happen,
prayer point.
it can't happen
No.
now. Just like you saying Benzema now.
May
If Benzema go
May
to
his
Chelsea, he
career
will
not
succeed.
end like Hazard on in Jesus' name.
Amen. Fire.
This one is spiritual.
It's fire.
This is spiritual.
How to add fire?
But
to it.
generally, but clubs, country, players themselves, even their agents, they add fire to their backside and say, oh yeah, change club, because they themselves also their pockets will be filled up for
No.
good deals.
Agents commission.
yes.
They
It
there.
should remain. I believe if you have attained that height, or you're getting to that height of being one of the best players in the world, just stay. Don't go.
What about David Beckham?
Beckham did not. Beckham of Madrid, not a flop.
It was not a flop.
But then,
Though there were a lot of
he was-
shouts that he didn't really.
but
that
there were
was
so
the
many
first season, I
Galactico
know.
players in Madrid when he signed
At that
there
particular
too.
point, yeah.
But
But he played
Beckham
his
of
part.
Man United was very good. Do you understand?
He was still
Compared
very
to
good at Madrid.
Baba-
His talent did not
I
drop.
lie.
His talent did not drop. We just say his importance to the Madrid team because of they had a lot of Galacticos in quotes dropped, because at Manchester United it was like top 3. At Madrid then it was like top
Was it
5.
top 3 at Man United? Was
Why?
it top 3
Van
when he
Nistelrooy.
was playing? I think he was
Think
playing.
about
He
it.
played with Roy Keane then too.
Mhm.
Giggs,
You put Roy Keane. Who would
Giggs,
pick Roy
Paul
Keane over?
Scholes.
Who would pick Roy Keane over David Beckham?
Beckham.
At
Are
that
you
particular time.
playing?
Forget say Roy Keane be their captain.
fired.
Though even though Roy Keane could have gone
boy's
to
mic.
Madrid too at that particular time, though he was almost at the end
I
of
don't
his
know
career.
Madrid say carry my players up and down. Ronaldo, Van Nistelrooy, Beckham. Leave us alone.
Ah,
Come and carry Anthony, please.
eh?
That one can dash you that
But
one.
yeah,
We'll add back
it's
to
true.
me as
Anthony
we'll add
Madrid
back to
need
me
the right
as
winger instead of playing Valverde.
Real Madrid,
there.
you need instead of getting Kylian Mbappe, can come for Antonio too.
No, they can get some Anthony, Mbappe, get all of them.
Well, let us know who exactly. What do you think? Should players remain in their comfort zone, or call their comfort zone, where they are perceived the very best in their field, or should they actually move? You saw
to
how Eden
their,
Hazard's own panned out
in
to
quotes,
their
boy
dream
club?
club. Yes,
Boy-
we saw
boyhood
how
club.
Hazard's own panned out, and will Kylian Mbappe's own be better than Hazard's own? Probably will be like his idol, Cristiano Ronaldo. Remember to follow us on our social media handles.
Like, share,
Share,
subscribe.
subscribe, comment. Leave
Yeah,
your
I
comments.
need your
Yes,
comments.
let us know what you think about this topic. Until we come next time.
Yeah. See you in the next
Adios.
video.